Hello, beautiful people of the internet. It's me, Gratify What Is, and I'm here to tell you what if Deku had Luke Cage's powers, part 13. Now, before I jump into the video, please do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and comment down below any kind of what if ideas that you have for me. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, I'm sorry if my voice is sounding weird. I've been having some throat pains. Anyway, never mind that. Let's get into the what if. Last we left off, Yaoyorozu, Uraraka, and Bakugo Hatsuki was able to save Izuku Midoriya along with some other two scientists because the entire building was about to collapse. Izuku can't talk because they were experimenting on him, and the only way they could was through his tissue, aka his mouth. So they were experimenting on there. So he can't talk for the moment. Although the bleeding has stopped, because I did see somewhere that Luke Cage does have accelerated healing, but it's not that profound. So far, yeah. The bleeding has stopped too. Izuku is trying to say, which is thank you. And they're all like, do you know what he's saying? I don't know, but we just gotta get him out of here. They were able to make it to Todoroki that was with them earlier today. That was with them earlier that night. I said today. Sorry. He's like, so you might should get Izuku. Well, let's quickly get out of here before any of the heroes or villains notice. Now we cut back to All For One versus Gran Torino, All Might, and Endeavor, who was able to make it debut after Gran Torino. So let's settle this once and for all. All Might, couldn't have said better myself. As they were walking towards him, All For One was like, no. I can't allow any of your friends to interrupt this match. This is between you and me now. He uses a quirk, which I assume that he has, to manipulate the concrete so that it forms some kind of barrier around him and All Might, so that only him and All Might will fight. The barrier is being reinforced not only by the concrete, but also through some kind of weird red energy that All For One is manifesting. Now that that's out of the way, let's fight. The two begin to brawl. The space is large, but it's slowly but steadily being destroyed. All Might can barely hang on due to him losing not only parts of one fall, but a lot. Although, since they didn't give it to Izuku earlier in canon, like in 10 months, neither did he have to stress himself so much, but still stresses himself a lot to defeat the Nomu, thanks to Luke Cage Deku stressing it out. He's still able to handle some of 1-4 embers left, but it's not much. It's almost like 15 more embers than in canon. That's how I'm going to put it, but it's still not enough. As they were dragging out the battle, All For One was able to at least exhaust it to the point where half of his face was showing. And he left it so that people can still, and he left the helicopter that was surrounding them so that they could be able to see All Might at this state. And All Might is still keeping on his smile, saying that, All For One, I beat you once and I'm going to do it again. All For One just chuckles. Well, seems like your confidence. Now let me tell you something, All Might. Remember Nana Shimo? Don't you dare say her name. Ah yes, your master. Do you know one fun thing I found about her? Turns out that she had a son that she sent away for protection. And that boy that you wanted to strangle so much with your own hands for putting your students in danger, Shigaraki? Well, he's your master's grandchild. The smile from All Might just completely vanishes. What? Yes, and he is now my successor. No. It can't be true. Oh, but it is true. It is all very, very true. And Todoroki, Airozu, Ochako, Izuku, and Kachan managed to get to themselves at that podium where, they were staring at before in canon and was seeing everything unfold on the billboard. They were like, what the fuck is going on there? Why does All Might look like that? Comments Uraka. Bakugo and Izuku look at each other with horror in their eyes, knowing what this means, and they don't know what to do. And looking at All Might, they could tell that something was wrong. Hold on. Sorry for that. I had to deal with some issues. Anyway, people like, something is definitely wrong with All Might. What's going on in there? Oraka tells Izuku to calm down, that your mouth is still badly damaged. We don't know what those guys were trying to do to you, but from what it's worth, miraculously you're healing. We just have to let it do its work, and please don't try to talk. Izuku know that they were right, but it felt like as if he could still do something. He could have done something. But all he could just do now is watch as he's seeing All Might being torn up by All For One. Not only physically, but emotionally. Then All Might grits his teeth, saying no. And he buffs up, but not much, only to one arm. I don't believe you. And even if it's true, I'll save Shigaraki from your influence. Well, you can try, but after all, you'll just be an old man in the grave. And All For One, that giant arm thing that he did? I'm not even going to mention all those crazy quirks. I might find out exactly what he put in that Maxtress mix, but for now, let's just call it crazy arm, a Tron. And he was powering up, and both of them clashed. Everyone was like, this is it, people. The clash of titans. All Might versus this new mysterious villain. Let's hear it all for All Might. And people were just watching in anticipation. Everyone from their homes was watching in anticipation, waiting for this match to conclude. Gran Torino and Endeavor have been trying to get through that stupid barrier, or what looks like, for days, and they are tired, fam. They don't know what to do. It's obvious that this All Might character, this All For One character would want him dead, and when he gets him killed, we won't be able to do anything about it, and he could just leave. Yeah, that is true. That's why we have to break through this barrier and help All Might. They still try to. Some other heroes from earlier try to, but it's epic fails. Then we see All Might do that his crazy thing that he did in the anime. He slid through All For One's animatronic calamity arm and then powered one for on his other arm. Yellow lightning crackling through it, and he punches All For One in the face as he's being disoriented. Now let me show you the true power of One For All. As the thing starts to sparkle in one giant hand, he yells out, United States of Smash! And the barrier? Oh my god, the barrier? That was All For One's comeuppance. Because due to the barrier, every kind of potential energy and the wind, every single thing that could have just been easily spread out was now kept into the barrier. And so not only was All For One affected by this greatly, so was All Might, and he was somewhat badly injured too. But without a doubt, All Might, All For One is fucked up. He is fucked up. He is on the ground, dead. Everyone is looking at this with tears of joy in their eyes. But then they see All Might, who is on the floor, gasping for breath. They're like, All Might? but the barrier fell, and Gran Torino rushed to his student's side. "You're gonna be okay, Toshinori. Just hang on." No one is, well, everyone is silent due to this because they are worried for their symbol of peace. But then you start to hear Bakugo, "Come on, everybody, look at him. He just saved all of Japan. Let's hear it all for All Might. All Might. All Might. All Might. All Might. All Might. All Might." Everyone starts to cheer where they are, and it starts to spread out in noises. Some people were able to hear it, but unfortunately it never really reached the doctor, so at least some people were able to hear it and chant along. So yeah, they were able to get All Might to safety and will do an ER on him. They say that he's going to be in a hospital for a couple of weeks, but he's going to be fine nonetheless. They looked at Deku and says, "Well, I don't know what to say about you, kid, but for the next week, you're not going to be able to talk at all." Well, it's nothing to worry about, kid. Bakugo went into All Might's room and says, "All Might, All Might looks at him weakly and it says, "Don't come, young Bakugo, is that you? Please come." Bakugo walks up and it says, "Yes." Bah! All Might punches him in the face with whatever strength he had left. Bakugo is a little bit shocked by this. Not by the amount of it, but due to the fact that he just got punched by All Might despite him being in his weak form. "Why? I told you not to go, didn't I? Why did you go? You could have easily been killed in there, and only till you dragged some of your classmates. But I'm glad that you got out there alive. Okay, but you shouldn't do stuff like this. First the Stain hero killer, now this. If you continue, you'll be kicked out of your way. And worse, you may never become a hero." You're right. But all in all, you still did the right thing. I'm happy for that. Uraraka is trying to comfort Deku, who is just sad because he's not going to be able to talk for 1 full week. It's okay, Izuku. I mean, there are other ways that you could communicate. You could learn sign language. Izuku just looks at her with evil eye. Or not. Bakugo looks at Todoroki and Yairozan and says, "Thank you." Hey, don't thank us. It's just so that none of our classmates, especially Aizawa, kills us for this. Yeah. Come on, guys, let's head home. Especially you, Izuku. And I am so going to torture you. He tries to give him a noogie, but he just pulls back his hand because it's tied to hurt him. Ow! Still feels like as if I'm trying to squish a rock. Hey man, take it easy. So, let's go. And that is the end of the raid arc. After a few weeks had passed, because, well, All Might still isn't feeling too good, he was able to get up and go to All For One in his Silver Age costume. Still did that, all jazz, and then saying that I am going to dismantle your stupid plans. All For One says to him, "Dude, you can't even buff up to your suit. How are you supposed to stop my successor? Admit it, All Might. You've lost. I'm not the one in a prison. Oh, you think that this place is my permanent home? Well, keep on eating up this victory that you earned, All Might. Because I promise you, with you gone, this place will suffer truly. And all of Hero Society will finally crumble under my heel." Amai just looks at him in disgust and then leaves. Now we head back to, well, the week before they entered the dorms. We're now in provisional license mode. They still go from place to place, asking people about them, history cards and all that jazz, and telling them that they should join the dorms. The difference is that, well, they don't go to Inko because Inko's still in prison, because she, well, just watch my first video and you understand. So yeah, Mitsuki punches Bakugo in the head because he's still doing jazz. Izuku can't say a thing and he's sad about it because, well, the week hasn't still passed. And Mitsuki agrees to this dorm application. They hand both Izuku and, well, Bakugo letters about what they need to bring. And both of them just look at each other and is like, this is gonna be great, isn't it? They start to pack. 1 week pass. Izuku is like, I can finally talk again. The Lord is good. Bah! Bakugo slams her on the head, but he quickly forgets that he's invulnerable. Damn it! Why you do that? You know very well that you're going to just hurt yourself. Never mind. Let's just get into these dorms already. They soon are met by all of Class 1A. And, well, people told them that what they did was stupid. And they welcome Izuku back, saying that we missed you, man. Well, feelings mutual. I'm just glad that they finally put that son of a bitch back into where he belongs. Yeah. Ribbit, I'm so sorry, Midoriya. I told them not to go after you because I was afraid that they might get themselves hurt. I'm sorry. Hey, it's okay. Everything was good, I guess. Don't have to worry about it. Let's just enter our dorms and have some fun. Okay, then let's get started. They start to do their dorms. Mina suggests that they should have a competition. Everyone is like, okay, then let's do it. They still see Bakugo's room, which is crazy. They see Todoroki's room, which is just big. Oh god, Oyama's, which is just flashy. Ida's, books, everything is still the same, except now we cut into Izuku's room. Oh my god! Exclaims Hakaguri. Uraraka looks at this and is like, holy shit. Mina is like, oh come on, it's not like motherfucking Christ. Luke Cage Deku was like, what is it? Whose room is this? They look into it and they see over a bunch, and I mean a bunch of weights. Building weights, pull-up weights, everything that you can basically find in a gym. All kinds of weights. There's even a treadmill there. There is no bed. There is no bed. Whose room is this? Mine. All the girls look at you and like, what? I mean, I gotta train myself somehow, don't I? They all look at him, who is a bodybuilder. I don't think I've actually clarified like this, but this is somehow what Deku looks. He still has his canon looks. He's not black, sadly, because I don't think I've ever seen a black Japanese person. I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little bit racist because, well, I've never actually seen it, but I'm also black, so I don't really count as being racist. But I'm sorry that if I did anything to you like that, mind that Deku electricity, that's for a different what if. I'm sorry that if I sound anything racist, but there's no actually black this thing. So he's just 6 feet and he's a major bodybuilder like, well, your boy Luke Cage over here in this picture. They all look at him. They all look at this room. Look at him again. Room. Look. Room. Room. Look. Look. Excuse us. They all ran with their faces a bit blush. With faces a bit red because they were a bit flustered. Except for Hakaguri, because you couldn't see Hakaguri. All the men look at Deku again, and then they look at his workout, then they look at themselves, well, except for Todoroki and Bakugo, and they're like, we suddenly feel so inadequate. What did I do wrong? Nothing. Don't worry about it. And that's where I'm going to end it off, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this little video of mine. Next time you're going to see Mirio, you're going to see some training special moves, you're going to see Bakugo handle some more crazy one for all shit. Honestly, I have so much planned for this next part, especially when it gets to Overhaul. So I hope that you all enjoyed this. This is Gratified What If signing off, and please, before you go, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and comment down below any ideas that you have for me.